Hello everyone, this is Komal from Singapore and welcome to my channel Komal's Vision. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Today's video is about Istana Open House. Istana, the Palace of Singapore's President. This Istana is official residence and office of Singapore's President. Let me take you to see the Istana Palace Singapore. At the crowd, so many people wants to visit this palace because before this for 2-3 years due to the COVID it was closed, it was not open for public. They have the last open house in the last Diwali. That was the first opening of this Istana Palace after the COVID. After COVID, this Chinese New Year Istana Open House is the second open house. Documents which you need to carry here: if you are not a Singapore resident, you need to carry your passport and your visa copies with you. And if you are a Singapore resident, whether you are on EPD, whether you are PR, you have to carry your NRIC. For the Singapore resident, whether you are on EPDP, while entering into the gate, they won't charge you anything. Entering through the main gate is free. If you are a foreigner and if you are not a resident of Singapore, then you have to pay $2 as a ticket while entering through the main gate. After you enter through the main gate, there is a security check here. This checking is almost similar to the checking which they do at airport. These are the guard. After few hours they are changing their position, so that thing is nice. Let me show you this guard changing procedure here. This guard changing, if you want to see, you can see at the main gate, which is the outside gate, and one more place is in front of the Istana Palace. There are swan pools, this few gardens around here. But first thing we are going to do is we are going to visit the palace, because you cannot enter into the palace if the palace visiting limit is exceed. So always whenever you are going here, go to the morning, and first thing you should do is go first inside and visit the palace, and then do rest all the things, visiting all the ponds, all the gardens, all the different gardens here in this area. Now we are going for the palace first. They have a different entry fee to enter inside the palace. For if you want a guided tour, you have to pay separately for that. Here also they have a ticket for kids also and for adults also. One more thing is that re-entry into this palace is not allowed. You have to pay some extra for this guided tour, or you can take your self-guided tour also. Istana Palace is open for the public for 5 days in a year. In 2023, Chinese New Year was the first day when it was open. The open house was on 23rd of January 2023. First one is a Chinese New Year. Second is Hari Raya Pausa. Third one is on Labor Day. Fourth one is on National Day. And fifth one is for Deepavali. They provide a date of open house at least 1 week before. So on their official website, they always declare the dates of open house, and it opens from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Cameras are not allowed inside this Istana Palace. You cannot take any kind of photo, you cannot take any kind of video here inside. When you go inside, they have 3 rooms open for you. They have many different nice and beautiful things here to watch, but you cannot take a photo, of course. So all these things are given from the different countries to Singapore and Singapore's president. As camera is not allowed inside, I'm showing you photo from inside the Istana, but these photos are from Google. Also have a nice performance outside here. So as this open house is for a Chinese New Year, they have a traditional Chinese dance. Depending on for which open house you are visiting here, this dance may change. I have made a separate video about this Chinese dance, so here I'm going to show you just a little bit of that dance. If you want to see a complete video of this Chinese dance, I'm giving you link here below in the description box also, and at the end of the video you also can find the link of this Chinese dance at Istana Open House for Chinese New Year. This video is available on our channel.
夜上海，夜上海，你是个不夜城。花灯起，车声响，歌舞升平。
ceremonial plaza. After you go few more steps down, there is a function lawn where they have kept a nice big fountain here. This one is function lawn. Let me show you different gardens around in this palace. So first part is Lily Pond Garden. I wanted to add here, for the open house day they put some portable toilets here, and as so many people are visiting here, so these toilets are okay. Next part I'm going to show you is a gun terrace. All this money which is collected from all these sailings and all this activity, this money is going for a charity. Next part is a nursery. They have a small nursery here. You can see different kinds of herbs here in this part. This is Sri Timasek. This building is not for visiting. As they have mentioned on their website, they have food stalls here. But when we went there, it's around 12:30. We went for our lunch. Almost all the stalls have finished their food and they were restocking, but they said you have to wait for at least 1 hour. I have packed sandwiches here with us for our lunch, but the thing happened with us is that the whole day it was raining, and due to the raining all the lawns are wet. So after going here we got like where to sit and where to eat our lunch, and they don't have so many chairs also to sit there, but due to the rain all the benches are wet and a whole lawn is wet and muddy. The lawn part where they have a shade, it was little bit dry, so we spread so whatever things we get here and we had our lunch. Next part is a Japanese garden. Next part is Swan Lake. Like a picnic, and 2 to 3 hours is enough to visit this whole place. If you have kids with you, consider one more extra hour, but I will suggest that you go early in the morning and come out for the lunch, or you have your lunch outside first and then go inside in this building, because inside you won't get so many options for eating. Just for the snacks purpose it's fine to have things here inside. That's it for Istana Open House for Chinese New Year. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching the video till the end. See you in the next video. Stay tuned with Komal's Vision.